to be compared with Western moves or such. That's a good 4 reference, sorry guys.
Oh, by all means. I mean, also, I accidentally, my mute mic button's on bound to one of my keys, and it come up with a bind of you can't touch this by MC Hammer, and about 4 of the players knew exactly what config I was using. Smoker.
Oh wow. You take it right away, buddy.
That's right, Smoker getting the opening frag there, taking down Elzoy. We love seeing those early frags. Start with a trench gun, picking himself up a double kill. Lovely jubbly, and Jake getting taken down. Kassar with a headshot, and that's his reign of terror. Over. Jake does in fact get himself a second kill there onto Calixa. I'm going to try and find you, Jake. Where you at? Sitting in towards Spawn House. M1 Garan doing work at the moment. Smoker picking himself up a lovely no-scope headshot there onto Toxic, and Infinite need to be playing this defense a little bit better. Dank is still to find. There's a defense, they're on attack, aren't they? Infinite on attack. Bomb's going down. Smoker with the bomb in hand, and that's that. Dank is now going to make his way in through the rain of bullets. There's one around there. Safety shots. That one's going to peek round. It's going to be a very, very tight round. Jape and Hephaest both watching there. Jenkins does get a frag out of it all, but it does get shut down then from Jake. And that's 1-0, the first round going to Infinite.
See skill being timed out. Time out being called. There we go. There it is. But it was to be expected. I mean, Infinite should definitely be looking at a scoreline of 8-4, I suppose, on attack. But then again, I mean, every round you take on defense is a big plus for Gunrunners.
Yeah, no, most certainly.
Yeah, it's really risky to cross when you have a guy like Smoker holding the cross and another one M1 Garant holding the second cross as well, and then you have all these nades raining down that B alley. It's a little bit hard, but perhaps Gunrunners are gonna adjust that strategy, gonna go pushing in the back or something like that, pressure middle really hard.
Hmm.
But we'll
sure. And no, I can understand that. I just want to say, Rick, that I've just won myself £20 in the Barcelona and Man City game.
Congratulations.
Very much. Make sure when you do gamble, guys, you gamble responsibly. We do have a betting system here on Rick's stream. So it's going to be live now. Put your bets on who you think's going to be winning this matchup. It was very, very tight in that last one, but Gunrunners were overall victorious. I'm very intrigued about all this play on CoD2. It does make me want to play the game. As I said to Rick earlier, I'd much rather be playing it rather than casting it, but I'm enjoying it nevertheless.
You were forced to.
No, I'd do anything for you, Rick, you know that.
Good. I love you.
I love you too, no homo.
Yeah, indeed.
I love it. It's good, but I just want to make a massive shout out while we are timed out at this present moment in time to say thank you ever so much for you 180 viewers that we currently have watching this CoD2 stream. It's an absolute pleasure to be casting in front of you guys this evening. I just want to say, if you're new to the stream, make sure you are clicking the little heart just down below the play sign and the volume controls on the stream to ensure that you're going to be following all of the action that Rick posts on the Twitch, as we are trying to do as much coverage as possible together. Ensure that you're going to be following us. It doesn't take too long. Literally, please click it just now. Please just click the little love heart. It doesn't take 2 moments, so just do that right now. And if you have missed any of the action, or if you want to see a few replays, if you just want to hear my voice again, then by all means make sure you subscribe to Rick's YouTube, and it's absolutely essential because he will be posting the VODs up on there for you for any of the action that you miss on tonight's games, because it would appear that we do have a great game in our hands here with Infinite and Gunrunners. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Rick's YouTube and ensure that you follow the stream.
I definitely should record this for when you're not here.
When I'm not here, just notice I have a voiceover here of Tiggs, and he's going to sell the benefits of my social media.
Exactly.
But
I do hope to stream the second round, which will either be the winner of this against Epics. So if one of the Epics boys is watching right now, contact me when you have settled on a time and date for the match. But we are just waiting on skill to to get back into the game.
You know, we have nearly broken the 200 viewer mark at this present moment in time, Rick.
The hype is real.
The more we actually have more viewers watching CoD2 than we do watching CoD4. This community is fantastic, and I'm very impressed with you guys. So thank you very much for all your support that you're giving us at this present moment in time.
It's Call of Duty 2 is perhaps a little bit more active than Cold 4 as well. But hey, we got a LAMP coming up this weekend, so it might just be the case. People with their anti-strat books writing down the strats of Gunrunners and Infinite.
Yeah,
Who
probably.
knows?
Who knows? There could well be super spies in there.
Can never be too sure.
Yeah, that's right. No, definitely. I believe they're just trying to.
Running out of electricity.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
What?
His apartment has run out of electricity. What?
Oh god.
Croatians.
Donate to Skill, guys.
Donate to Skill so they can pay his electricity bills. Bills. What? I could probably make a song about this. Fantastic. I'm just tabbing out every now and then just to see if we hit that 200 mark. What's the most we've ever had on a stream, Rick?
More than 300, but that was because Mazzarini. He was hosting the channel.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah, that guy. But I'm extremely satisfied with everyone watching. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, we got 644 followers at the moment. It's great. Really, really good.
Seems like Skill's power is back up. Thankfully. Some BM in the chat. Shout out to all onliners. Never mind Joe FX. Oh wow.
The BM real. You have to apologise.
A lot of Kappa faces. That's really what I noticed in Call of Duty 2. People just like Kappa. Don't get it.
I don't get it. What is Kappa?
It's like an old Twitch employee.
Sorry.
And I don't know the exact story anymore. I
Sorry.
can't remember, but he was always trolling, so that's why people refer to Kappa as like sarcasm or a troll face.
Oh, troll face. Okay, fair.
Sorry. Sorry.
But you can overdo it.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, no, I understand.
Sorry.
Our jokes are being appreciated on the chat as well. Thanks, guys. We
I will
are
pick it up
here.
with Smoker, as he will shut down Kilixer. GMG. But now, but back to the second cross. But it is being smoked now. It are opting to go towards B, of course. It is the meta. Skill will pick up Elzoy over that B alley. There is one more player over there. Gunrunners are in a world of trouble. As two players already down as well. Jenkins being tagged up. Kazar being picked up by Skill. Toxic coming back onto Skill. Dido planting the bomb. Toxic pushing down, taking up Smoke and getting the frag. Being picked up by Jape straight away. That's what we like to see, the counter frags happening. Jenkins picking off half-fast. Jenkins in the middle of the street, rattling off a couple of shots. Not having any luck though. Smoke lasts forever in this game. Which is the most annoying thing in Call of Duty 2, I guess. But then again, there's only one smoke. Indeed. It's now picking up the Thompson, moving in towards A, but there are two players just watching his approach. Some sort of time, but I mean, it's not gonna happen. Dido and Jape are just holding it down. It's gonna make it 2-0.
Magic reconnect there from Skill picking himself up 2 frags, cheater. Only joking. I'm going to pick it up here with Calixto, see what this boy's going to do with the scope. He was impressing me last game, and I'm sure he's got the scope in hand. Yeah, he does. But Janice is going to, in fact, open up the round here for Gunrunners with Kassar following up with a grenade kill onto Smoker. Jake does take down Kassar, though, and Skill going, getting himself in on the hype. And Jenkins going down too. 3 versus 3 infinite players, and the Gunrunners still playing. Elzoy. Elixir, Toxic. Up for Gunrunners and Skill. Hefest and Jape still up. Bombs in fact going down on towards A site. The explosives have been planted. Elzoid taking down Skill. Two players have to find on the Infinite side, and Calixer playing himself quite tight on towards A side. Like you said, that smoke is still there. It's not going to be good for him to try and push through, that's for sure. Jape finds the frag onto Calixer. And it's now 2 versus 2. Gunrunners need to try and make their way in to try and get this bomb defused. It's a very slow play, lots of time on the clock. They're not going to try and make any mistakes. All corners are going to be checked. That's for sure. Best is hiding though. Does see him, gets the tag, but no frag. But Toxic coming round, getting a headshot there onto Hefest. And it's all up to Jake now. Elzoid and Toxic steals are fine, firing off a few shots. They can't get the frag. Toxic with fantastic covering work, taking him down. And that's the bomb going to be defused as well. And that's going to be 3-1 your score. 3-1? 2-1, sorry. 2-1 your score.
I must say that's quite impressive from Gunrunners retaking a B-bomb side. We don't see that quite often. But I did see Gunrunners electing not really to be crossing and just going into the back, which I feel is a good decision. Calixer just spotting a player over at a short, which is surely going to be called out to his teammates. Smoker is holding it, hopping over that wall. As Infinite will begin their assault over at B. It's in fact just Half-Fest over there. Now support is coming in. Out. Jake will get himself the first frag onto Jenkins. Bomb slowly gonna go down. Skill's holding his spawn house area with a shotgun, which is sometimes commonly seen actually. Because it's a real threat for Gunrunners to get in the back with Skill just hanging around there. Jake being picked off by not the Deagle but the Luger. And the Smoker will pick off Kazar. Oh! Smoker being picked up by Elzoid mid-air. Calixer being picked up now as well. All left up to Elzoid. And I don't think he can do it, you know. It's a 1-on-3 situation. And Skill still lurking around there with a shotgun. Yeah, he's gonna have to make a move soon. Clock ticking away, and of course Skill's gonna pump him down. And he's gonna make it 3-1. Still a 2-round lead for Infinite. They really should be keeping this one up. I mean, want to lose any more rounds on Allies.
That's for sure, that's for sure. I'm going to have a look at Smoke and see what this guy's going to see if he can get any picks at all, but the Smokes are going to go up and obscure his vision. I've just been asked if you can update the score overlay on the stream, please.
Oh, yeah. Pardon me.
Just as I tabbed out to have a look, someone has asked. But Elzoid does in fact get himself an opening frag there onto Jape. Goes in favour of Gunrunners. Explosives are down, a lovely fast plant here. And this is going to be difficult here for Gunrunners to overtake. I think they've still got 4 players to find. But the bomb is down. Dedo, Calixer, Widing, Toxic making himself known as well. Kazar taking down Skill. Trench guns are in hand here of Kazar, but Smoker coming around picking himself up a lovely headshot there. There's still, a fantastic double grenade kill from Calixer, working hard, but Hefest does shut him down in the meantime. Hefest is the only player left up here, left for Infinite, and Toxic does come around and take him out. And that makes it very much the score going in favour of Gunrunners. They've done a fantastic job of retaking that bomb site again. And making it 3-2 the score. Gunrunners doing a really, really good job, letting them have that site and then working themselves in.
They're doing a fantastic job so far, and Infinite are having to go a little bit big. They're feeling the pressure. I mean, they're already mapped down. So we're on to the 6th round. I will pick it up with Jay. It's actually just gonna sit in spawn house. Gonna move over to another player soon. There's no action happening so far. No frags. Just Jay will get a lovely smoke shot into Calixer. Calixer though picking off Dito while he was dead with his nade. Kazar coming in to pick off Smoker, but Skill picking off Kazar straight away. 3 situation. Toxic now moving in together with the rest of his Gunrunners team. Bomb's gonna be planted by Hefest. Skill still holding the back. Jenkins, Toxic and Elzoid will begin their assault. I like it. Jenkins with the MP40. see very often, as he will shut down Jape. Let's move over to Skill, as he will pick up Jenkins. He's getting another frag there, but Elzo will come around with a looker, putting a bullet in the brains of Skill. And it's all half-fast. Will pick off Toxic, but Elzo is there once again, picking off half-fast. And he will get a diffuser with plenty of time to spare. And that round really should have gone to Infinite's way. They really shouldn't be losing these kind of rounds, and it's gonna make it 3-0. 3-3, sorry.
Explosives diffused.
Gunrunners taking his side back once again.
I just want to say a massive shout out. We have 209 people viewing with us this evening, so thank you very much for tuning in for this matchup. You're here with Tiggs and Rick this evening for the Cybergamer playoffs here for Call of Duty 2. Nades going out with Jenkins, opening up there onto Dedo, and Jabe getting himself a frag onto Kassar. And Kassar throwing himself a dead nade, taking him down. Jabe following up with a second frag there onto Elzoy. Still players to find. Toxic doing work, taking down the scope. Be going in favour of Gunrunners again, but as soon as I say that, Jape is going on an absolute madman rush, taking himself a third frag onto Toxic. Jape and Skill still up here for Infinite and Kalixer, and Jank is up for Gunrunners. Jape with M1 Garand in hand, making his way towards a bomb site now, with Skill on the opposite side of the map. Kalixer and Jank is both trying to watch things towards the middle area. Very seems that the pace of the game is completely slow, but a player has been found. Jank is being shot at, but fantastic covering work there from Kalixer. Skill gone down now, and it's all in favour of Jape. If he picks up these next two frags, he's got himself an ace. And he's going to get the bomb down on the Mousepad B site, but Kalixer there to shut him down, and that is 4-3 the score.
We don't see that a lot, you know. The Germans in the defenders, sorry, actually in an advantage. Kalixer actually going for that jumping scope shot. Towards the spawn area. For the opposing scope. Can't seem to find him though. Smoker's gonna hold him back. Jake will pick up Jenkins half-fast as well to Toxic. Jake once more. Kalixer half-fast will shut down Kazar, and it's all left up to Elzoy. He's over at the back. 1 on 5. He will pick off Jape. Perhaps he can get a second one there onto Smoker, but he's not showing himself. Half-fast will get himself a hat-trick onto Elzoy. He's got to make it 4-4. We're forward back, even Stevens once more. And I do feel Infinite will need to get some more rounds in, otherwise they're going to have a very tough time the second half.
Indeed. As Rick, you love me to say, it's tit for tat on the rounds at the moment. They can start opening up onto Smoker. Grenade kills are essential, it would appear, on this map to get yourself that early advantage, but Jake taking down Kalixer with Skills, following up on Jenkins. Elzoy taking down Dido as well, but it's now 3 versus 3, and the trench gun coming up from Kassar taking down Jape in favour of Gunrunners. Now it's 3 versus 2. Hefest and Skill still up for Infinite. Like I said, the pace has quickly gone down. Skill thinks he's seen someone, doesn't get the frag though. Hefest heavily been getting himself heavily tagged up, spraying and praying, but Toxic not landing any shots. Skill does get a frag onto Casado, that's the trench gun down. Hefest and Skill though still hanging around, making himself known. Hefest taking down Toxic, and it's all in the hands of Elzoy. They know where it is, we're going to be following him. Gets a lovely shot there onto Hefest now. Skill taking his way towards B site. Going to tickle that bomb site, he's going to expect a push here. The bomb again, knows that that's a fake. Skill doing very well. Woo! Cheeky from Elzoy, taking down Skill. And that's a fantastic round again from Gunrunners, and that's 5-4 your score.
Wow, Elzoy going clutch.
Love that.
Let's pick it up with Smoker. He's the one to stop the boys going towards B. Can't find them. He's going to grenade over towards mid. Let's go down towards B as Jape will be there over at B already. Kazar picking up FS, and that's a great start here from Gunrunners. They are opting to go towards the back of the lines of Infinite. havoc. Jenkins aiming to do just that, picking up Dido. Skill, picking up Kazar. Good shot can work as the bomb meanwhile has been planted. More situation, Gunrunners are starting to storm B, but it's gonna be difficult, you know. Not too sure whose round this will be. If it will be able to sit in deep. Gunrunners still have plenty of time to play with. Plenty of time to make any form of decisions on what to do and coordinate an attack. Smoker will shut down Killixer. Skill will be the man to watch as there are 3 players just approaching him right now. Jape will pick up Jenkins. Skill just jumping around the corner, missing those shots. There's 2 more players who are going to run us left alive, and the clock's ticking away. They have to make their move. And it's not going to happen. They left it a little bit too late. Toxic being picked up as well. Jape now picking up Elzoy. Great round there by Infinite. Keeping themselves cool. Picking their round up, which they desperately need, really. I hope they will get to a 7-5 scoreline. Otherwise, it might be a little bit over, I feel.
Ooh. Early doors, Smoker getting a frag onto Elzoy. That's what we like to see. Those early peaks are going to be essential, with Jake picking himself up a cheeky double kill with Kasar and Jenkins. Nate followed up by a headshot there. Smoker picking himself up another frag onto Toxic as well, and it would appear to be all in the hands of Kalixer. There's going to be a player that's going to do it. It's going to be this guy, I think. Oh, damn. Shots going out, rattling off. He ain't dead yet, but he is now. Jake picking himself up with the Colt. Really unlucky. Don't problem, apparently. Don't problem, Rick. It's all good. Iinfinite picking themselves up another frag, and that's another round. That's 6-5 his score.
Look at Jape though, he's already sitting on 19 frags already. Great work for his team. So let's pick it up with him. He is nading the, just gonna call it Death Alley. I mean, we can call it B-Alley, but to be honest, it's a Death Alley with all these nades raining down. And then you'll soon have smoke as well. Just coming out just now. Let's see what Gunrunners are up to. They are actually gonna go into the back once more, which seems to be working the majority of the time, but Skill will pick up Kazar. That's a shotgun down for Gunrunners. Elzoy onto Skill. Look at this Toxic now, just jumping over these walls. Gotta love it. Half fast back onto Elzoy. Getting himself the return frag. 3-4. Gunrunners in trouble. Jake is being tagged up as well. Toxic spotting the player over at half track. Can't land the shot. The Smoker will. See, Smoker holding the half track. An absolute boss that he is. Half fast picking off Jenkins with a nice headshot. Oh, in the hands of Killixer once more. Can he go big? It's 1-4. Of course, it's not gonna happen. Smoker's there to pick him off. And that's 7-5. And that's sort of damage control for Infinite. Because the defense side is gonna be extremely hard for them. Especially when we've seen Gunrunners on 2J. And having a really well planned out attack.
No, I agree, Rick. I think 7-5 is going to ultimately be the end of Infinite here. I feel as if they might have needed to get themselves maybe a 9-3 or at least an 8-4 to stand in good stead, I believe. But we'll see. Obviously, Gunrunners held themselves out on a fantastic defence, and we'll have to see how this one pans out. Opening eyes, let's have a look at Kalixer, see what this guy can pick out. Nate, scope out. Gil getting the early frag there with grenades. Kalixer finding a grenade frag as well, with Gabe taking him down. Very standard. Gunrunners already 2 men down, 3 men still up. He's looking in favour of Infinite. As soon as I say that, Smoker does take down Jenkins, and a no scope and a tag, but gets the frag with the pistol onto Kasar there as well. Smoker going huge on this one. Really great work there from him. Very tight here. Toxic playing it slow. He's not in his favour in a 4 versus 1. Try and do something anyways. It's all being watched. Everywhere he goes, there's going to be called that he's out there by the second tank. And he's just going to go ballsy, he doesn't even care, pistol out, he's raging. The Toxic does get shot down here from Smoker. And that is going to be a 8-5 score.
surprising there, Infinite taking that first round on the defense with still 4 men up. That's pretty impressive. I mean, Hefes did manage to cross once again. Kalixer a little bit too late there, pulling that cross, but he might get a second chance, and he will pick up Hefes. And that is great work from Kalixer. He's been a little bit silent on this second map, and perhaps he will find his role once more. Toxic and Kazar getting frags. Toxic being picked up by Jape though. 2 players left alive. It is Smoker and Jape. They are over at middle, so they're gonna be nowhere in a position to stop the plant, as it is just being planted. Kazars is holding it together with his buddy Zoid on the bump. Kalixer is there with Kazar. Nope. Did just spot a player, and Smoker even missing that shot when he was in the back, and not great. We have seen Smoker do a whole lot of better things this match so far. Jenkins picking up Jape. It's all announced as Smoker finally picking up Kazar, and that shot shouldn't have missed, but I think he left it a little bit too late. Time's ticking away, and it's nowhere near the bomb site. He's being baited by Kalixer, and it's a little bit of a cripple fight, but Jenkins will pick up Smoker finally, which is gonna make it 8-6.
Kalixer, that was hilarious. He couldn't even get behind those boxes, man. Didn't know what was going on. Let's watch Smoker. Let's see what this boy's doing for Infinite. See if he can get any early frags. Tags coming out there onto Hefes, but no frag. Ooh, unlucky not to get himself an early frag, but Infinite are opening it up with Hefes with grenade kill onto Elzoy. Smoker does open up a frag onto Kalixer. That's the early scope bell going in favour of him. Tac nades, man, crazy. No frag. Slow down a bit now. Definitely working their way in towards that B site, I believe. More ideal, it is on lockdown though. Gunrunners Toxic taking down Smoker. 3. Very, very interesting. I'm not too sure how this one is in fact going to pan out, but Kassar does get down fast, but still getting a revenge frag onto Kassar. 3 versus 2 still in favour of Infinite. The defensive side is going to be quite difficult for him because JP is coming round. He is taking down Toxic. Lovely, lovely work. We appear to be going in favour of Infinite. Jenkins with 3 players to find. Where are you, boy? He does have the M1 Garand in hand. Getting very unlucky not to get any tags and no frags. One is going to be closing him down. Bit of spray. He's spraying. Unfortunately, the wall blocked him off there, and Jenkins does go down to skill. And there's going to be 9-6 the score. Infinite picking himself up a nice little round there.
That used to be my problem in CoD2, walking against walls. Oh, this Hefes is just flying every time over this B tank. It's just flying, literally. Kalixer will find skill though. Hefes being picked off by the nade regardless, so this flying technique jump didn't work out that well. Smoker does get a return frag onto Toxic, but meanwhile he is gonna be planted over at B. Infinite are now scrambling themselves to get towards his B side and hopefully get a defuse in, but he still got 4 more Gunrunners left up alive. With only Toxic down and out. Sir picking up Delio. Kazar coming in the back, picking up Delio and Smoker. And 9-7. Still a 2-round lead for Infinite.
I think I'd definitely play Trench Gun if I was playing CoD2.
Yeah, it's the most satisfying role ever.
You know, it's the tactical. You got your smokes there. You have to be on point with your smokes. I don't mind that. I'd love to get those shotgun kills. I think. Jake opening us up now, taking a headshot kill there onto Toxic. Gunrunners need to try and pick this up a little bit more. I guess it's on the other side. It's in favour of, but Infinite are playing a fantastic defence just now. Bomb is in fact going down. I heard a little tickle. Tickle's on the bomb here. Elzoy is got the bomb in hand. It's always the third one. That's the real one, boys. Same in CoD4. Fake twice. Real. Third one's real. Fact. Jape does get a frag onto Kassar. Gunrunners, 3 men against the 5 of Infinite, and they're going to be sitting in nice and tight. They don't want to be messing around here. Calixer getting himself a frag there. Oh, getting very unlucky, missing the elbow of the player. There's another one by the tank. Oh, a lovely little no-scope there from Calixer onto Skill. And Elzoy getting himself a frag, and Jenkins, and these boys are actually mopping themselves up the frag there onto Infinite and Jenkins. Finishing them off. Smoker, the team was in a 3 versus 5 clutch situation, and Gunrunners come out on top. That's 9-8 your score.
Alright, you should watch Hafez. I will show it to the boys as well. He's just doing this jump, but this time he's gonna get picked off by Calixer. Not again, says Calixer, and Hafez is now down. But those jumps he did were crazy. They were absolutely insane.
I missed them again, I accidentally tapped out.
Oh, damn you.
It's on the VODs though, guys. You'll be on the VODs.
Kazar will pick up Smoker. Kazar once again onto Dido. Skill all on his own into this dark room. Yes, we call it dark room. As position has been known, Jenkins will pick up Skill quite easily. And Jake is over at the allied spot. And yeah, I mean, it's not gonna happen really. 1-on-5 bomb being planted on B. Unless some miracle will happen, he does shut down Toxic. And nearly getting the second one as well into Kazar. But his MD44 is empty! Pulling out a pistol and picking up Kazar. Be a little bit too late. He's got 3 more players behind. Make that 2! Picking up Elzoy as well! Wow, Jape. He gets this miracle, but the MG comes in! And that's the danger of the MG house. Jenkins will shut him down. And pull back even. 9-9. Like I said, the Gunrunners are on the attack and they should be winning it.
Fantastic. Well, Gunrunners doing a fantastic job of getting themselves on towards that side. Oh, Calixer taking down Fest. Fest again getting down early on. He's obviously doing something wrong here. You don't want to be getting yourself down so early. You know, you're making it very, very difficult here for your team. Putting themselves in a 4 situation. But Elzoy does take down Skills with Jake getting himself a frag as well. Oh. However, though, Smoker and Jake are doing work on Jenkins and Kazar. Seems to be Gunrunners who have only 2 men up now, with Dedo, Smoker and Jake still up for Infinite. See how this one goes. Oh, Toxic picking himself up a frag onto Smoker. A fantastic headshot there from him. Now 2 versus 2. 9-9. Bomb still to go down. As I say that, though, Dedo does come round there onto Calixer, and Jake taking down Toxic as well. That is going to be a great round there from Infinite, making it 10-9 the score.
Oh wow, look at James already on 30 frags already. How have you not noticed that? 30 frags for Jape. That's quite insane.
Jape is going huge.
Let's see where he's at. Let's find him. He's got himself to Thompson as well. And he did manage to cross safely towards B, taking off 2 players with his Thompson. Half-pass will shut down Jenkins there on the half-track. Infinite got 2 players over at B, which is a good thing, I feel. Unless Runners managed to rotate towards A, but it's going to be a little bit hard because they are a man down. Jape just being the sportsman that he is, giving the Thompson to the shotgun. Great teammate, Jape. Good Runners are still electing to go towards B. With Jape and Skill, I believe it is. That's the shotgun, right? It's proning over at the dog room, both just chilling there. Being old German.
German.
Jape just pulling that player, calling out to Skill, surely. It's shotgun versus shotgun, but Skill will come on top, getting the frag into Kazar. So let's move over to these two half-packs. In fact, he will shut down Elzoy, getting the tag as well, but not the frag into Calixer, and he does finish up Calixer midair. Skill will pop it up onto Toxic, and that's gonna make it 11-9, which is quite surprising for Infinite. They are doing incredibly well on this defense side. And Gunrunners really seem to be struggling getting control over this B side, with FS just constantly crossing. FS being tagged up once again, but Sir is she's sending across now, but getting a lovely scope shot onto Smoker. That was quite impressive there. And FS will pick up Kazar. It seems like Infinite got control over this B side once more, as Half-Pass will get himself another frag into Jenkins, but being picked up by Elzoy. Elzoy is moving in. Calixer with a frag onto Jape. Toxic onto Dido. It's all hands of Skill. He's over at this B side with a shotgun, missing the shot. That's why
Allies
we'll pick him
win.
off. Not giving him any second chance. This is 11-10.
Thank you very much there for covering for me, Rick.
Gonna be as close as it gets, really.
Yeah, indeed, 11-10 the score. Oh, I'm watching Deado. What's this boy doing? No, he was just jumping on a wall. I thought we were going to see some parkour stuff. No, I was mistaken.
Who you want to watch?
I don't know. Smoker. He's watching middle. Yankees though getting the early frag there onto Jay with Kazakh getting an early frag onto Hefest as well. Yankees coming around taking down Smoker. It looks like it's going to be a Gunrunners. All one towards the B site. Bomb is going to go down with Kassar with the MP44 onto Deado and Skill, the only one left for Infinite. Any clutch, trench gun in hand, gets himself the first frag. Lovely jubbly. Making his way around towards the other side. Was baiting, but does get taken down from Jenkins in the end. And unfortunately, his reign of terror with the trench gun was cut short. That is 11-11. Very close-knit game that we got on our hands.
We are into the nitty-gritty stages since there's only 2 rounds remaining. It's either gonna be overtime or one team walking away with it. No idea who that's gonna be. Kassar will open up onto Jay. That's the danger man of the match. At least this map. Pass on to Gazar, 4-on-4. Elixir rattling off a shot towards him. And again, he don't. Has just come out, baiting out the nades over at B side. Elixir holding the truck, waiting for the players to come around. Dita will come around, and Elixir will pick him off. And that's great play by Gunrunners. All they need to do now is just sit in and wait for Infinite's gun. Jenkins will do just that, picking up Smoker's kill, coming around, getting toxic, and Jenkins, great stuff from Skill, getting another frag onto Elixir. Now it's a 1-on-1, could well be possible for Hefes. If he just lands the shots onto Hellsboy, it'll be very easy, and he will! Infinite going clutch in a 2-on-4 situation. Oh, on the courtesy of Skill, with Hefes getting the last frag in, and it's gonna be match point. And it's all onto you, Tex, to cover that last round. Perhaps we'll see you in overtime.
Perhaps
luck, buddy. The pressure is on you. Sorry.
Perhaps we will see an overtime. This is going to be a very, very interesting round. I think the guys, they can't change their play styles. They really have to keep everything as standard as they have been and hoping that it works, because there's going to be no early frags opening. Oh, Elixir should have got an opening frag there. Most certainly should have definitely got an opening frag, but didn't. Jape doing work though. Still on 30 frags ever since we said he was. The Skill getting the opening frag down to Elzoy though, but Elzoy picking up a frag kill as well, and Toxic getting himself a frag as well. Oh, it looks like he's going in favour of the Gunrunners here at the moment, because Kassar does take down Smoker with the trench gun, with 4 players still to find, and Kassar coming round again, taking down Deado, and Kassar picking himself up another frag there, taking down Jape, and that is going to be overtime.
The first time we stream Call of Duty 2 and we already have an overtime.
Isn't this great?
Great.
We love this. More CoD2 matches, please.
Let's see if we can get a CoD2 match tomorrow. Perhaps our team's playing on the Open League Playoffs.
Indeed.
I can't see what they say all too well because this feeding in a way, you know, the player names.
Sorry?
You know, I can't really tell what they say in the chat because the names are in the way sometimes.
God, no. Oh yeah, of course.
So where's your money now? What do you think?
Hmm.
I mean, Jape did this map pretty well. I mean, he had 31 frags. I mean, to say pretty well, he did it insane. He played it so well. But can he do the same time? I mean, in overtime, will you be able to perform this well once again?
I don't
It's
know.
gonna be a little bit tricky. I mean, Dito needs to step a little bit up. He didn't play too well on this map. But there's a second chance. It is the overtime. And let's pick it up with Dito himself. I mean, let's give him some love. He does feel his nade a little bit. That's perhaps the caster's curse, but he will sort of continue his push to find a shotgun player over the Gera side. That is with the first strike onto Jenkins. And also he comes into half fast. Smoker back into Kasar. That's the shotgun down. Now, perhaps we're gonna see a rotation from Infinite. As Dito is leading the way towards the team captain of Infinite, of course. Now, let's see what the Gunrunners team is up to. We have got one over at a short. Infinite are definitely gonna head towards 8. Hopefully Gunrunners will be aware of that decision that the Infinite are making. Jape over at mid, but mid is a little bit smoked, so it's gonna be tricky if you walk into that. Pushing that left hand corner. They are slowly but surely coming there. Jape gets a nice smoke shot onto Toxic. Killixer back into Smoker. Just gonna make it a 3-on-2 situation in advantage of Infinite. Getting a frag onto Elsoy. Surely Jape will get the bomb down on B. And it's all left up to Killixer. Red spawn. In a 1-3 situation. Perhaps Dito will get this frag. He's gonna look around the corner. But no, Jape will steal it. And I really did hope Dito would get the frag, but hey. First round goes to Infinite.
Great round.
Doing incredibly well once again. Getting himself a hat-trick.
Love to see that. So I guess it's the same as CoD2, yeah, CoD4 when they play for 6 rounds. Is that right?
Yeah, MR3.
MR3. Early frag coming here from Jenkins with the grenades. Casal doing well with that trench gun, picking himself up 2 frags. And now Japin's skill. Smoker being heavily tagged up, and Casal doing work with the trench gun, getting himself a hat-trick of frags in the beginning. But his reign of terror is finally over with Hephaest shutting him down. Still 4 players left to find though. Hephaest though, not in the best of positions. I know exactly where he is. Shots being rattled off. He's not connecting with anyone here at the moment.
Eliminated.
Toxic was sitting up there waiting for him to come up, gets the headshot on there, and that is 1-1 you scored.
If Gunrunners will get this round, then Infinite are in a bad position. But then again, Infinite should not let that happen. As Smoker will aim to do just that, picking up Killixer, that's the scope down. It's not gonna make too much impact, I feel. Because Infinite are gonna head towards the B, sorry. Hephaest will get a nice double kill onto Jenkins and Elzoy. With that grenade frag towards the B alley. Bombs being planted as well, all in hands of Toxic. As Smoker will pick off Kazar. Let's find Toxic over at B tank. And it's a 1-5, he's being bashed from the back by Dito, and Dito is there to get himself a frag. And well played to you, Dito, well played to you, Infinite. They did a complete whitewash there. Spectate. And now they're on to the defensive side. Gunrunners on attack. We might see another overtime, you know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, overtime for days. Starting this up now. We'll see. So it's 2-1 in favour of Infinite at the moment. Right, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to watch, where is he? Hephaest. See what this boy's doing. Oh, swag. Style points. Oh, he does get shut down there from Toxic though. Gunrunners off to a fantastic start. Heavily tagging up Smoker and Skill. Skill though does get a frag there onto Kasar. Jenkins getting the revenge frag, but Jape coming round on there onto Elzoy. 3 versus 3. Very, very quiet on the western front. Shots being rattled off. Playstyle has slightly changed here from Gunrunners. They were very much working their way towards that B site. Nice and fast. And now playing it a lot slower. Jenkins trying to scout out any players that could well be in any of the areas. They know exactly where JP is. They were pre-firing it, but they are just going to wait for this boy to turn up. Rustling of the bushes. Are they going to rustle these jimmies though? Smoke gets a frag there onto Jenkins. 2 Gunrunners still. I feel like they could still be in favour of this because they do have more eyes on towards the bomb site at the moment. Oh my god, that was really intense because I was about to sneeze then, but then I didn't.
That moment.
Oh, you can just see the top of his head, misses him. They're going to have to try and push this guy. And Toxic does get the frag there onto Jape, and Smoker and Deado are still up. Deado is making his way in towards the back though. Shot there onto Calixer. Calixer sees the other one trying to go for the cheeky no-scope. He gets it. He gets it. And a fantastic work. Oh, doesn't know which gun to choose. Gets at the MP44. And that is 1-0 here in favour of Gunrunners.
So it's 2-2 now, right?
That's right, 2-2.
So, Galaxy will find Smoke at the opposing scope. Toxic not too half fast. Looking good for Gunrunners. This kill is being tagged up as well. Perhaps we're gonna see a whitewash here from Gunrunners. They keep this spam up at Jape. I will say no to that. We will pick up Jenkins. Tito picks up as well. Kill.
Eliminated.
Gunrunners take this round. It's gonna make it 3-2. One more
Only
round
this
for
last
Gunrunners
one
to win.
Match point here for Tix. That's how we like it. I'm gonna watch Calixer. I think it's essential we watch this boy. See if he can get himself any opening frags. Doesn't look likely. Gonna get himself a little nade out there though. Nothing interesting just yet. This is the one towards MG. Tags but no frags. As soon as I say that, Jape does pick up Hefest. Jape does take down Jenkins, and Hefest getting in on the action as well. Kassar taking down skills, but Hefest doing work on Kassar. It's now 2 versus 4. Let us see. Very slow movement here. Trying to bait out a little bit of sound here. Jape doing work again as well. They're very tight in towards that dark room. Is that right?
Dark room, yep.
Dark room. Get in there, guys. Toxic though. Still up. So it's Calixer. They do have the range. Very slow. Very slow pace now. 4 players still to find. Toxic getting himself heavily tagged up and not getting the frag. Of Fest playing tight on that wall. There is one very close to him still. Nothing. They know where they are, and the opposing team, Infinite, are going to be starting working their way in. Jape does get the frag there onto Calixer, but Toxic does take down Hefest.
Allies eliminated.
Laker comes around, gets the frag there onto Toxic, and that is 2-1.
And we are gonna go to another overtime.
Another overtime.
Great.
Glorious.
Like, I wouldn't mind a third map, but I just don't like casting overtimes.
I know. Overtimes suck.
Let's give it a go anyway. We are just waiting on Mr. Jape to ready up. Be live once more. So let's pick it up with Smoker once this round has finally started. There we go. Find him. There we go. Got Smoker. He's of course gonna watch it cross. Did spot 2 players there. Go over towards his second cross. Nades are gonna go out. Smoke as well. Gets a lovely scope shot into Kassar, pushing that garage side. Now that's a shotgun down for Gunrunners. That could be a little problematic. Jape getting picked up by Toxic. I thought Jape.
He's the boy.
So as well onto Dido. Pass back onto also on Calixer onto Smoker. Pass toss. Get a nice return frag onto Jenkins. Elixir is holding this BLE, but being picked up by Skill. Shotgun. Great play from Skill. Now it's a one-on-one situation. Toxic versus Skill. This has just been dropped by Toxic. MP44 in hand. Bomb's being planted. Can Toxic do it for Gunrunners? Or will Skill come out on top? It is Shotgun versus MP44. So in theory, Skill should come on top. And Skill did actually do the right thing. He's just gonna go in the back of Toxic, getting an easy frag there. First round goes to Infinite. Good play there by Skill.
That trench gun, I love the sound of it. I do. Have a look at Smoke and see if this boy can pick up any frags. Well, he's not going to hang about, is he? Doesn't even want to know. Edo does open it up though, on tier for Infinite, taking down Kassar. Yankees getting himself heavily tagged up, and the Fest does take down Dedo. That's a team kill. Really unlucky. They're going to need as many players up as possible here. That is in fact a straight bomb plant there from Hefest. Let's see how this one pans out. It's going to be very, very interesting. 4 players with a good skill does take down Elzoy. And I can't see Gunrunners retaking this one. I really can't. It's going to be a right struggle for them. But Jenkins though does take down skill. Very, very keen here. Very much. That smoke does last forever, doesn't it?
It does.
But Jape does get a frag as well as a Fest onto Calixer. Onto Yankees. I don't think it's going to be a Gunrunners round. Toxic, still got 2 players to find. Smoker and Hefest. And it is anymore. Very tight. Oh, okay, you can't defuse
10
anymore.
seconds.
Right, he's just going to pick himself up another weapon. He's going to save his weapons. Oh, nearly died.
Gonna give it to the shotgun to Kazar. That's the only thing I can assume. But Infinite are off to a great start as it is 2-0 on this second overtime. So I'll pick it up with Toxic here. For the Gunrunners team, the pressure is definitely onto Gunrunners if they want to close out this match right now. They're gonna have to go big. Toxic's gonna throw out the nade. He's probably gonna land in the office. I'm not too sure. But Kazar will pass with his nade. Jape onto Chenkis. Toxic just waiting for a player, for an Infinite player to come around, but he's a bit smoked out. Calixer onto Skill. Smokers back onto Kazar, 3-on-3.
That's for the smoke as well, I think.
LB, yeah. As the bomb has been planted. Oswald looking for blood with his car. With his car. But Infinite are just sitting in key. They are just gonna wait down the time. And if they do get this round, they're gonna have a very comfortable defensive side. Jape does pick up one more of the Gunrunners team. Now, Gunrunners need to make that move, otherwise, I mean, they're under time pressure. They've just got roughly 10 seconds left on the clock to make it. Move towards the ball and get the fuse in. And Calixer is being picked up by Dito, and that's gonna make it 3-0. And Gunrunners are in trouble. I'm not too sure if they're gonna close it right out now. I think we're gonna have a third map, which is gonna be Donville. I thought it was Donville. Correct me if I'm wrong here, guys.
Interesting. Well, we shall see. Very, very interesting. Yeah, first time I missed. Last bit of CoD2 and we get a free mapper in overtime. Excellent coverage. On going Calixer. Gotta see what this boy, he loves going for those opening frags, it looks like. Let's have a look, see what he can see. Hang around, see if he can get something. Early frag coming from Toxic, he does get the headshot there onto Jape, but trench gun from Skill, taking down Kassar. I think that is his opposite as well, Kassar with a trench gun. Now in towards MG, Toxic picking himself up his second frag of the game onto Hefest, but Elzoy being shut down by Smoker, scope in hand, Skill playing very aggressively, taking down Toxic with Yankees onto Smoker as well. Bomb's going to go down on towards B. Still. By Yin, Skill coming round the back, it would appear. Deado. On the other side, covering each other quite nicely here. Nice little crossfire. Ball skill coming round. He literally took his eye off the ball for just a moment. Couldn't get the frag, and it looks like we're going to go into a third map here. Deado opening up there onto Jankers. It's going to be the third map here, and the overtime finish going in favour of Infinite.
Explosives diffused.
Wow, I don't
Win.
think anyone expected this one. I did hope somehow that Infinite we get a map, and they did. Mata? Are we gonna see Mata? Oh, they did eliminate Donville then. So it's gonna be Mata. Do you know this map, Tix, or shall I